very happy that you're here. This class should be close to an hour. So let's begin in a seated cross-legged position, drawing one heel in towards the groin and the other one follows. If this does not feel like a comfortable seat for you, feel free to prop yourself up on a yoga block or a pillow or even a folded blanket. If that still does not feel good for you, feel free to join the soles of your feet together in front of you, or even stretch your legs straight forward if you need to. Just listen to your body and honor where you're at for today, and do what you can. Let's turn the palms open towards the sky, closing our eyes and turning our focus inward. Just allow the weight of your body to travel towards your seat and feel the connection with the earth beneath you, rooting down through the base of the spine. And from the core of the pelvis, begin to lengthen up tall through the spine. Gently grow the sides of the waist longer. Loop the shoulders back and down, gently hugging the shoulder blades closer together, rising up through the inner throat and up through the crown of the head towards the sky above you. And let's take a deep breath. Just notice how you're feeling today in your physical body. No judgment, no expectation. Just to be present in this moment. Notice how you're feeling emotionally. Mentally, are you present? And notice the flowing rhythm of your breath, the waves of the inhalation and exhalation. Begin to deepen the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose, deep into the low belly. And breathing out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose, deep into the belly. And breathing out through the nose. Breathing in for a count of 5. And breathing out for 5. Breathing in for 5. And out for 5. If it's helpful to place one or both hands on your belly, feel free. Just begin each day with a grateful heart and end each day with a grateful heart. Then find as many moments in between that to be thankful. Having an attitude of gratitude. Sometimes when we're going through a big challenge, which we are, it's easy to start focusing on the fear and what's not working and what we can't do, which is a lot right now. But let's shift our mindset to focus on our blessings, to actively count our blessings, to seek out what's positive. There's a lot to be grateful for, always. Beginning with the breath, beginning with the gift of life, and we're all here. And, that's a blessing. When we count our blessings, that brings more health and happiness and hope to our hearts and to our lives. And there's even blessings within this challenge. We can learn and grow from it. We have the opportunity to slow down and to appreciate what's really important. And I personally find that having a gratitude practice is very uplifting and very helpful, and brings more light and brightness to my heart and to my life, especially when things get tough. So please place your hand on your heart and just think about something that you're grateful for today. Let's reach our arms out to the sides and up to the sky, joining the palms together overhead and hands to the heart. Arms out and up. Inhale, breathing bright, sunny energy, and hands to the heart. And one more time. Inhale, deep breath, and hands to the heart. Let's place our hands on our knees, sitting bones back, belly button forward, heart opens towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, curl and round the spine like the letter C. Relax the shoulders down. Seat back, belly button forward, heart opens. Inhale. Exhale, curl and round the spine towards your back wall. Again, inhale, breathing nourishing energy. Exhale, curl and round. And again, inhale, arch and open. Exhale, curl and round the spine. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing the chin towards the chest. Take a breath into the back of the neck. Rolling your head over to the right, melt the shoulders down. Chin towards the chest. Rolling your head over to the left. Chin towards the chest and over to the right. And from side to side, however it feels good for you, just letting go of tension and worries, being right here in this present moment. And bringing the chin towards the chest, returning your head to center. Let's move our right hand to the right, left arm up to the sky, relax both shoulders down, and take a side bend to the right. Lifting your heart towards your left shoulder, plug down through the left side of the seat so the entire seat is rooted. Stay connected to the breath, breathing in for 5, out for 5, or whatever count feels good for you. And up and across to the left, shoulders relax down, heart is lifted. It does not matter how far across you go. Just tuning into your own body and honoring what you need. And up and across again. To the right. And one more time, up and across to the left. Returning to center. Let's stretch our legs straight forward and shake out your legs. And sitting up nice and tall, relax the shoulders down, and let's rotate the feet around. Being thankful for our bodies. Being thankful for this moment. Being thankful the sun's shining today. Opposite direction with the feet. Let's bend the knees. Feet hip width apart and parallel. Heels are about 7 inches away from the seat. And place your hands behind you, fingertips face the wall behind you. Lift up through the heart, shoulders relax, and take a deep breath. Inhale here. Exhale, knees tip over to the right. Relax the shoulders down. Take a breath. Inhale, knees center. Knees tip over to the left. If you weren't here yesterday, I have a really squeaky floor, so that's the sound you're hearing. Inhale, knees center. And knees tip over to the right, look to the left. Inhale, knees center. Knees tip over to the left and look to the right. Again, inhale, knees center. Knees tip over to the right, look to the left. Inhale, knees center. Knees tip over to the left and look to the right. And knees center. Knees again tip over to the right, but this time bring your left hand around behind you, close to you. Lift up through your heart and then look behind. Shoulders relax. Come back through center. Knees tip over to the other side. Right hand around you, behind you. Lift up through the heart brightly and look behind you and take a breath. Inhale, knees center. One more time. Knees tip over to the right. Left hand around behind you. Lift up through the heart. Look behind you. Just a gentle little twist. And inhale, knees center. Knees tip over to the other side. Lift up through the heart and look behind you. And returning to center. Let's stretch the legs straight forward again and shake out your legs again. And then bring your left heel in towards your seat, but a few inches forward. Hands behind, lift up through your heart, relax your shoulder blades down. Inhale here, exhale, knee tips over to the left, very gentle. And up. Stretch the left leg straight forward. Right heel in towards the seat. Lift up through the heart. Right knee out to the right towards the ground. If it doesn't touch the ground, that's okay. And up and forward. One more time each side. Left heel in and over and up and forward. And one more time, right heel in, heart is lifted and bright, knee tips over to the right, and up, and forward. Let's join the soles of the feet together, clasping our hands either around the feet or holding on to the ankles if that feels better for you. Inhale, lifting up through the heart, relax the shoulders. Close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. And with the inhalations, imagine light flowing up from the earth through your body, up through the crown of your head, and then exhale that healing energy down your body. And inhaling the light up the body. And exhaling healing energy down towards the earth. Let's lift up through the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, leading with your heart forward just a little bit. We're just beginning. Be gentle and nurturing. Inhale up. Exhale, heart forward a little bit. Inhale up. Exhale forward, maybe a little bit more, but not forcing anything. Inhale up. And one more time forward. And we'll take it deeper later. And up. Releasing your hands, bringing your feet to the ground, and let's move on to our backs. So let's lay down, extending your legs straight forward, stretching your arms overhead, and take a full stretch, deep breath, breathing gratitude. Let's bend the knees, bring the feet against the ground, hip width apart and parallel, and draw the right knee in towards the chest. Shoulders relax, and take a breath. Right foot to the ground, left knee in towards the chest, shoulders relax, and take a breath. The breath is the key. And down. Let's extend both legs straight forward. Draw the right knee in towards the chest, clasp beneath the right knee. Shoulders relax down. Turn the toes of the left foot up and gently reach through that left leg. Breathing in and out, waves of nourishing energy flowing through the body. Right leg stretches straight forward, left knee in towards the chest, clasp beneath the left knee, turn the toes of the right foot up, and reach long through that right leg. Breathing in and out. Breathing peaceful energy. Left leg stretches straight forward. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. And gently rock the right leg from side to side if that feels good for you. If you need to keep the left foot on the ground, that left leg bent, feel free if that's helpful for your back, if you're feeling any kind of pain. Stretching the right leg straight forward, draw the left knee in towards the chest, shoulders relax. And if it feels good, gently rock the leg from side to side. If it doesn't feel right, then just hold the leg still. Hi. This is definitely different. But I'm grateful. Left leg stretches straight forward. Again, right knee in towards the chest. Take a breath in. Lift the shoulders off the ground, bringing your nose towards your knee. Return down. Right leg stretches straight forward. Left knee in towards the chest, clasp beneath the left knee. Take a breath in and lift the shoulders off the ground, nose towards the knee. And as you lift, hug the sides of the waist towards the ground. Returning down. Left leg stretches straight forward. Right knee in towards the chest. Take a deep breath, lift the shoulders off the ground, lifting from your core, not your neck only. Right leg stretches straight forward. Inhale. Left knee in and lift. If you need to support your neck, feel free. Left leg out. Inhale down. Right knee in and rise. Hug the belly button towards the spine. Right leg out. Inhale down. Left knee in and lifting from your core. And left leg out. Turning your head to the right, relax the shoulders, take a deep breath. And turning your head to the left, and take a deep breath. Returning to center, bending your knees, placing your feet against the ground, hip width apart and parallel, stretching your arms overhead. Root down evenly through all four corners of both feet, lifting the seat up. Just a little baby bridge. Breathing into the belly. breathing brightness. Returning the spine to the ground in the seat, releasing your arms down, legs stretched straight forward. We'll do one more round. Right knee in towards the chest. Take a breath in and lift. Right leg stretches straight forward. Inhale. Exhale, left knee in and lift. Left leg out. If it's too much to lift, then keep the shoulders to the ground and just draw the knee in. Right leg out, inhale down, left knee in and rise from your core. Left leg out, inhale down, right knee in and lift. Really, pardon all the noises. Right leg out, left knee in. I live with two boys. Left leg out, inhale down, right knee in and lift. Right leg out, and left knee in and lift. I was talking about the squeaky floor. Left leg out, and returning down. Take a breath. Again, bend your knees, bringing your feet against the ground, hip width apart and parallel. Stretch the arms overhead. If your shoulders bother you, feel free to keep the arms along the sides of the body. Push down through your feet, lifting your seat up, rooting through all four corners of the feet. We don't want to be rolling onto the edges of the feet, and the leg bones are parallel to each other. Breathing gratitude, grateful for our health today. Rooting down, legs stretch straight forward, release your arms down. Place the sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh, or somewhere on your left leg, your inner leg. Turning the toes of the left foot up, reach long through the left leg. Feel free to keep your hands on your belly, feel the rhythm of your breath, or if you want to stretch your arms overhead, go ahead. Bring the right foot to the ground, stretch the right leg straight forward. Place the sole of the left foot to the inner right leg as high as you can, but not strained or forced. Turning the toes of the right foot up and gently reach long through that right leg. And take a few deep breaths, breathing into your pelvis, relaxing your pelvis. And if you want to stretch the arms overhead, do that, whatever feels right for you. Let's stretch the left leg straight forward. And let's hug both knees in towards the chest. And then gently rock forward and back. And rocking forward to your seat and forward to hands and knees. The hands are beneath the shoulders, the knees are directly beneath the hips, the finger bones are spread apart. If your wrists bother you, feel free to make gentle fists. So there's always a modification you can do if something doesn't feel right for you. Let's stretch the right leg back, turn the toes to face down, and bring the right knee down. And stretch the left leg straight back. Hips are in line with each other. And left knee down. Right leg back. Right foot steps forward in between the hands. The right knee is above the center of the ankle. Come up to the fingertips, curl the toes of your left foot under. Lift the left knee off the ground. Push down through your legs, lift up through your heart, and draw the shoulders back. And take a deep breath. So you want to make sure that the knee is in line with the ankle, not too far forward, not up on the toes. We want to make sure the knee is supported properly. Let's gently rock the hips to the right. If that feels good, if it feels better to hold still, do that. And rock the hips to the left. And one more time, rock the hips to the right. inner thighs back and apart. And rock the hips to the left. Lift up through the heart, relax the shoulders down, take a breath. Let's bring the left knee down to the ground, come back to hands and knees. Left leg back, left foot forward in between the hands. Come up to the fingertips, curl the toes of the right foot under, lift the right knee off the ground. Lift up through the heart, shoulders back. An option would be to place 2 blocks here. That might be helpful if you happen to have blocks there. Again, left knee lines up over the center of the ankle. Heart is bright, breath flowing. If you'd like, rock the hips to the left and to the right, to the left. Breathing into it and to the right. And lift up through the heart. Right knee down, back to hands and knees, opening up your knees a little bit wider, big toes closer together or together, seat back on or towards the heels, arms extending forward in child's pose. Relax the shoulders, take a deep breath, and think of something else that you're thankful for. Let's move forward to all fours, stepping your feet forward in between the hands and rising up to stand. Feet hip width apart and parallel, spread the toes out, rooting down through all 4 corners of both feet. Firm your leg muscles, draw the tailbone slightly towards the heels, lift the heart high to the sky, roll the shoulders back. Let's join the palms together in front of the heart. Gratitude. Let's inhale the arms up, deep breath of life. Arms out, bend the knees a little bit, folding forward from the hip crease. Relax through your neck, allow your spine to lengthen. Energize through the legs, reach the arms out to the sides and up to the sky. And hands to the heart. Again, inhale, arms rise, breathing light. Arms out, folding forward and down, folding from the hip crease rather than the middle of the back. And bending the knees a little bit is helpful for that. Arms out and up, palms connect. And hands to the heart. Let's inhale the arms up. Let's fold. Right leg back to a lunge. Right knee down to the ground. Arms stretched to the sky. Relax the shoulders down. Lift up through the heart. Make sure again the knee is above the center of the ankle. Hands down. Back to child's pose for now. Child's pose is welcome at any time throughout class if you need to rest. Forward through all fours, lower all the way down to your belly, bringing your hands back chest level, hug the elbows in, reaching your heart forward and up. Maybe a little bit, maybe a lot. You can stay down low, you can be up higher, whatever feels good for you. Back to hands and knees. Spread the fingers, middle finger forward. Walk the knees back an inch or so, curl the toes under, and let's press back to downward facing dog. Hands about shoulder width, feet about hip width. Let's bend the knees for now, bring your belly towards your thighs, and lift your hips up away from your wrist bones. If you'd like, pedal through the feet, bend the right knee, bend the left knee, keep lifting up and back through the hips. We don't want all our weight forward in those little wrist bones. And if you need to bring your knees to the ground or rest in child's pose, please feel free. Knees down to the ground, right foot forward in between the hands, arms stretched to the sky, shoulders relax. Take a deep breath. Hands down, left foot steps forward, let's fold. Send a little bit of weight to the balls of the feet. Energize through the legs, reaching the arms out to the sides, up to the sky, lifting your heart up towards the sun. Palms connect and hands to the heart. Again, inhale, arms rise, deep breath. Let's fold. Left leg back to a lunge, left knee down to the ground, arms stretched to the sky. This time release your arms down, place 2 fists on both sides of the tailbone and shine your heart up. Hands to the ground, back to downward facing dog. Child's pose is welcome. Again, hands and knees is welcome instead. Forward to plank, the hands are beneath the shoulders. Lift the inner thighs, energize the legs. If you need to modify, knees to the ground is an option. Core is strong either way. Let's bring the knees, chest, chin to the ground. Again, hands chest level, relax your feet to the ground. Hug the elbows towards each other, heart forward and up. Again, maybe a little bit, maybe a lot. Shoulders loop back and down. Curl the toes under. Back downward facing dog. Spread the finger bones wide apart. Lengthen your arm bones, lengthen your spine. Left foot forward in between the hands, right knee down, arms rise. Releasing the arms, 2 fists on both sides of the tailbone. And again, shine your heart open towards the sky. Gratitude. Hands down, right foot steps forward. Let's fold. Stable through the legs to rise, arms out and up. Again, lifting your heart towards sun. Hands connect in front of the heart. Again, inhale, arms rise, deep breath. Let's fold. Right leg back to a lunge. This time, if appropriate, keep the right knee off the ground. Stretch the arms up to the sky. Press the left thigh down. Energize through the back leg. Again, make sure your knee is aligned over the center of the ankle. If you need the knee down, that's okay. All good. Do what you can. Hands down. Back to downward facing dog again. Even weight through the right and left side of the body. Forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin to the ground. If you know chaturanga, feel free. Hands chest level. Heart lifts, shoulders loop back and down. Make sure you're floating up through the armpits. You don't want pressure all on your low back. Back to downward facing dog. Hips rise. Right foot forward in between the hands. Left knee off the ground. Arms rise. Unclench the front toes. Lift the heart and draw the sides of the waist back a little bit. And take a breath. Hands down, left foot forward, let's fold. Arms out, rising up. Long body, up and back. Hands connect in front of the heart. One more time through. Inhale, deep breath. Let's fold. Left leg back to a lunge, left knee off the ground again. Arms rise. If you need to bring the left knee down, that's okay. Release the arms, clasping your hands behind you this time, or supporting your back. Sit down a little bit lower, energize the back leg a little bit more, and then shine your heart open. Again, please support your back if you need to. Breathing into your belly, sparking that inner fire, that inner life. Hands down, back to downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin to the ground or chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart up and open. Healthy heart, loving heart. Back to downward facing dog. Left foot forward in between the hands. Right knee off the ground. Again, arms rise to the sky, shoulders relax, back leg super strong. And if you'd like, clasp your hands behind you or support your back. Hug the shoulder blades slightly closer and lift your heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Hands down, right foot steps forward. Let's fold. Arms out, rising up. And up and back. Palms connect in front of the heart. Just take a moment, close your eyes. Place your hand on your heart. Being thankful. Counting our blessings. Feet hip width apart and parallel. Arms forward. Inhale here. Exhale, sitting back in a wide-legged chair. Navel point in. The weight is in the heels. Shoulders relax down. Breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Stay connected. Let's stretch the arms up to the sky. Arms out, let's fold. Bring the palms to the shin bone, stretch your heart forward halfway up. And fold. Right leg back to a lunge, right heel down on an angle at the midline and rising up, warrior 2. There's a lot of space in between the legs. The front foot is facing forward. The front knee is aligned over the center of the ankle. The back foot is forward, about 45 degrees. Sit down a little bit lower, lengthen the sides of the waist, and gaze forward over that left hand, that left arm. Shoulders relax, keep lifting up through the heart. Warrior, strength, courage. Inhale, straighten the front leg, palms connect overhead. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms out to the sides. Again, inhale, straighten, palms tap together overhead. If that hurts your shoulders, you can bring the hands in front of the heart. Excuse me. We'll do that one more time. 3 is a charm. And bend the front knee. Keep the arms as they are and straighten the front leg. Look to see that your front knee is in line with the second toe. Reach forward. And reach back. And reach forward. Bringing your left palm to the shin, the right hand to the right hip. Draw the tailbone down, spin the belly and chest towards the sky so that the right shoulder is stacked over the left. Tuck the left side of your seat forward a little bit more, the right ribs back a little bit more, and stretch the right arm up to the sky. And take a breath. If it feels right to slide your left hand down a little bit lower, go for it. Maybe to the ground, maybe to a block. Just listen to your own body. Imagine that you're leaning into a wall behind you and lean back a little bit and open your heart. Breathing, filling every cell of your body with nourishing energy. Mindfully rising up, bending the front knee so it's aligned over the center of the ankle, right hand to the right hip. Left arm up to the sky, relax the shoulders, bend into that front knee, and lift up through the heart. Perhaps you stay here. Another option is to slide your right hand down your back leg. Get heavier through the legs, but lighter and brighter through the heart, lifting the heart up. And take breath. Hands to the ground. Back to downward facing dog, lifting your hips to the sky. An option is to stay here. A modification would be to do this on hands and knees. So feel free to bring the knees down. Let's lift the right leg up. Open up your hips to the right. Bend the right knee. Lift the knee, reach the right foot across to the left, and look underneath your right armpit. Stay with the breath. Again, if you need to modify, back off a little bit. Release the right foot down. Bring the knees down to the ground. Let's send the right leg back and up this time. Lift the heart away from the heel. Exhale, curl and round the spine, nose towards the knee, knee towards the nose. Right leg back and up, lift your heart away from your heel. And curl and round. Send the right leg back. Bring the right knee to the right toes to the ground, the left leg back. Plank. Hug the elbows in, bend the elbows reach backwards, chaturanga like a push-up, hover, or bring your knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Both options are good. Inhale, lift the heart, shoulders roll back and down, keeping a positive mind and just being thankful for what we can do. Back either to downward dog or to child's pose, your choice. Taking a few deep breaths here. Moving forward to all fours, curling the toes under. Step or jump your feet forward in between the hands, reaching the arms out to the sides and up to the sky. And bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Grounding down through the right leg, bringing the left heel to the inner right ankle. Feel free to stay here or bring your foot below your knee. Feel free to stay here or bring your foot as high as you can to the inner thigh. Feel free to stand near a wall. Sometimes just one finger is helpful. Hug the legs towards the midline. Lift up through the heart. Find one point straight ahead or slightly above to focus on, the drishti point. And then, if and when you're ready, grow your beautiful branches, shoulders relax, strong roots. Breathing deeply. We will do the other side, by the way, with the flow. I'm just going to do this first. Think of a tree and how it gets nourishment from the earth and light from the sun. And trusting that our needs will be met somehow. Palms connect and hands to the heart. Let's release, shake out your legs. Palms connect. Take a breath. Let's ground down through the left foot this time. Right heel to the inner ankle. Hip points facing forward. Feel free to stay here or bring your foot below your knee. Feel free to stay here or bring your foot as high as you can to the inner thigh. We're going to hug the legs towards the midline. So preferably the foot is not right on the knee joint because you want to hug the legs towards the midline. We don't want to, we want to keep the knee joint safe. Strong roots, lift internally, inner brightness. And arms rise, shoulders relax. And think of those trees. They weather so many storms, and there they are, shining brightly, about to grow new leaves and blossoms. And it's really a miraculous thing when you think about it. Let's join the palms together in front of the heart. And let's release the leg down. Release your arms, roll the shoulders forward and up. Then exhale back and down, forward and up. And back and down. Just letting more and more tension go. Palms connect. Fully embraced in this moment. There's nowhere else to be right now. Anyway. Let's reach the arms out and up. Deep breath. Let's fold. And step the left leg back to a lunge. Left heel down on an angle at the midline. Arms out to the sides. Draw a line from the front heel to the back arch. The back foot is forward slightly on an angle. The front foot is forward. The front knee is aligned over the center of the ankle. So we don't want this. We're going to make sure we're fully rooted through that right foot. Also, if your knee is tilting in towards the big toe, bring it towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Let's inhale, straighten the front leg. Palms tap overhead. Exhale, bend the front knee. If your shoulders bother you, then, don't do that. Inhale. Exhale, arms out. You can also keep the palms together in front of the heart if need be, or hands to the hips. Inhale and exhale. Keeping the arms as they are, straighten the front leg. And let's reach forward, gently. And back. Maintaining that breath awareness. Reaching forward, bring the right palm to the shin bone, the left hand to the left hip. Draw the tailbone down, turn the belly and chest towards the sky, left arm up. Shoulders stacked. Maybe this is enough for you. That's good. Or slide your right hand down, or maybe to the ground, or to a block. Tuck the tailbone down a little bit more and lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Root through your leg bones. Stay connected to your breath. Keep it open from the center outward. Breathing, filling your body with new energy. Taking it to a gentle edge. Our ultimate intention here is health. So being gentle, challenge yourself mindfully. Rising up, bending the front knee. The knee is aligned over the center of the ankle. Right hand up, left hand to the left hip. Heart lifting bright. Maybe you slide your left hand down the back leg. Keep bending into the front knee. Keep lifting up through the heart. Hands to the ground. Back to downward facing dog, lifting up and back through the hips. Spread and lengthen those fingers. Left leg lifts, open up the hips to the left, bend the knee, lift the knee high, reach the left foot across to the right, strengthen your arms, looking underneath your left shoulder. Again, if you want to do this on hands and knees, feel free. Release the left foot down, lift up through the hips, knees to the ground. Left leg back and up, inhale, arch and open. Lift the heart away from the heel. Exhale, curl and round. Even weight through both arms, left leg back and up. Shine out from your center, keeping it bright. Curl and round. And one more time, inhale, arch and open. Exhale, curl and round. Good, left leg back. Left toes down, right leg back, hug the elbows in, chaturanga like a push-up. Or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift the heart high. And back to downward facing dog. Hands shoulder width, feet hip width, bend the knees, belly towards the thighs. Heart towards the legs. Heels reach towards the ground, but if they're not even close, not sweating the small stuff. Breathing, filling your whole body with your breath. Let's bring the knees down to the ground. We'll rise up on the knees, stretching the arms up towards the sky. Lift your heart up. And back to child's pose. Simply breathing in and out, being thankful for the gift of every breath. And let's sit back on the heels, rising up, shifting onto our seats, stretching our legs straight forward. And sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relax. And let's join the soles of the feet together. Clasping around the feet, lift up through the heart, shoulders melt down. Inhale here. Again, exhale, leading with your heart forward. Inhale up. Exhale, leading with your heart, keeping the spine long rather than rounding for today, even if you're not down as far. One more time, inhale up, and exhale, we'll take it forward. Come down as far as you'd like or you can. Shoulders back. Feel free to use your arms to gently guide the legs towards the ground. And again, if the legs are not close to the ground, it's okay. Waves of peaceful energy, calming energy moving in and breathing out, letting go. Rising up. And stretch our legs straight forward. And shake out our legs. Turn the toes back towards your belly. Push the hands down. Draw the shoulders back and down. Press the tops of the thigh bones down. And let's take a breath. Let's move on to our backs. So laying down. Bending your knees, placing the soles of your feet against the ground, hip width apart and parallel. Arms along the sides of the body. Pushing down through your feet and lifting your seat up. Rolling your shoulders in towards the midline, closer together, and clasping your hands beneath you. If your shoulders bother you, then release the hands and see if that feels better. Feet are parallel, root through your feet. Float the thigh bones up even more and reach from your hips to your knees. Hug the legs towards the midline, towards each other, as if there was a yoga block in between the thighs. So we don't want the knees splaying out to the sides. We want to be rooted through the feet. Float the sides of the waist up and breathe into your belly. Let's release the hands, return the spine down in the seat and place your hands on your belly and take a couple of breaths, inviting the lower back to relax, release. Let's draw the right knee in towards the chest again. Stretch your left leg straight forward and take a deep breath. Placing your left hand to the outer right leg, the right arm out to the side in a T, bringing the right leg across to the left, right shoulder grounding and looking to the right. Just waves of loving energy moving through the body. Keeping a positive mindset. Returning to center, right leg stretches straight forward, left knee in towards the chest. Take a deep breath. Right hand to the outer left leg, bring the left leg across to the right. Left arm out to the side in a T. Looking to the left if appropriate for your neck. Breathing in and out. So we cannot always choose our circumstances, but we have the power to choose our reactions towards our circumstances and our mindset. So counting our blessings, there's a lot to be grateful for. Returning to center. Left leg stretches straight forward. Let's bend the knees, bringing the feet against the ground, hip width apart. And then lift the legs straight up to the sky. And open up the legs wider than the mat, bending your knees, reaching for the outside edges of your feet. Knees down towards the armpits. Lower back towards the ground. So rather than lifting and rolling back, root it down. If your hands don't make it to your feet, that's okay. Maybe you reach for your ankles or behind your legs. Again, breathe, listen to your body, do what feels good for you. Be gentle. If you want to gently rock from side to side, go ahead. Feels better to hold still, do that. Listening to the guidance and wisdom of our body, of our intuition. Stretch the legs straight up, hold behind the legs, and take a deep breath. And soles of the feet connect. Clasp around your feet, hug the heels in, relax the shoulders. Take a breath here. And exhale, if you'd like, lift the shoulders off the ground, nose towards the toes. Return down, feet to the ground. Stretch your legs straight forward. And take a couple of breaths. Let's bring the arms along the sides of the body, the palms turn up to face the sky for Shavasana, relaxation pose. If your lower back is bothering you, an option is to bend your knees, placing your feet against the ground a little bit wider than hip width apart, and invite your knees to tip in to touch each other. Or legs straight forward. Eyes closing and resting. Allow your feet to relax. If they fall out to the sides naturally, allow them. Relaxing your face, your forehead. Relaxing your shoulders and arms and hands. Relaxing your heart center, your belly, the sides of your waist, your entire spine. Relaxing your pelvis and your seat. Down through the legs to the feet. Letting go of all effort. Just being. begin to deepen your breath into your belly. I know that this is a short shavasana, but after we're finished, feel free to lie back down, take a couple more minutes for yourself. But deepening your breath into your belly. And softly moving your fingers and toes. And bend your knees, placing the soles of your feet against the earth, rolling onto your side to a fetal position, and thanking yourself for giving yourself this time dedicated to your well-being. It's important. And let's return to a seated cross-legged position, drawing one heel in towards the groin, the other one follows. This time, palms facing down for grounding, rooting down through the base of the spine, lengthening up tall, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing in through the nose deep into the belly for a count of 5. And breathing out for 5. Begin each day with a grateful heart. End each day with a grateful heart. And find as many moments in between that to be thankful. Let's keep shifting our mindset to a positive, grateful one, because that helps to bring more health and happiness and hope and brightness into our hearts and into our lives. Let's join the palms together in front of the heart, bringing our fingertips toward our forehead, honoring our highest self, our inner being. Bringing hands to the heart. The word namaste means the light, the energy, the divine spark within me recognizes, honors, bows to that same light energy, divine spark that lives within you and everybody else. Thank you so much for being here. When I count my blessings, you're included. I'm very thankful for you. You know, teaching yoga is my happy place, so thank you.